Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit, presented by MillerTech, made a huge leap and has filled the 125 anglers needed for 2026. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new, my name is Steve Chapman. Just a few weeks ago, they had 100 anglers. 5 days ago, they had 115. Here it is on the 11th, and the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit was previously the Invitationals, now has 125 anglers that are going to compete in 2026. Now, why this is good news? This means there's no jackpotters allowed in 2026. You need to fish all 6 events. This also is great for the anglers because they're going to pay 33% of the field, and last place will get $10,000 guaranteed. They'll have 6 regular season events, they'll have their championship, and the top 5 in Angler of the Year points at the end of the year will get an invitation to the BPT in 2027. And each winner at every regular season event will qualify for the Red Crest the following year. Now, they are making some changes to the format. You're getting 3 hours of forward-facing sonar and 6 hours without it. And the biggest thing that probably is going to go unrecognized and unnoticed is that during the off season, there were several anglers that came together and collectively got the group of anglers that might participate in the 26 TWPC, and got them together, and they came together collectively and wanted payouts drastically different, drastically better. They didn't want the last place person to get $5,500 or $7,000 or whatever it was. They didn't want their entry fees cut. Major League Fishing had decided to cut them to $5,200. These anglers came back and said, look, we don't mind spending the extra $300 per event to make them $5,500 if it means it pays out more of the field and that last place gets at least $10,000. Remember, if they're going to pay $5,500 for entry fees and minimum of $2,500 for expenses, giving the angler that's that final payout $2,000 is worth going for, because you still have the opportunity to win $100,000, plus if you're in a Phoenix boat, you'll get that $35,000 bonus. Anglers are willing to gamble on themselves, but they want the payouts to be good. And with a free championship and unbelievable money there, the pro circuit really has benefited from those anglers that came together. And anglers are jumping back into the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit presented by MillerTech. While there's a lot of opportunities to go to the Opens and the EQs and the Pro Circuit and the MPFL and dual thread, anglers need to decide where they fit in best. There'll be anglers that don't like the format. It's understandable, and don't like forward-facing sonar. They will go fish the MPFL. There are people that want to fish as a team will go to dual thread. But what they've done on this pro circuit for 2026 and moving forward is a great example of anglers finally collectively getting together and doing what's right for them. And I appreciate that Major League Fishing is listening. Now, some of the notable anglers that are either joining or staying in were Josh Bertrand, Boyd Duckett, Miles Berghoff, Cal Lane, Kyle Cortiana, Mark Fisher, Jeff Fitz, Shin Fukai, Drew Gill, Christian Greco, Will Harkins, Gary Klein, Bobby Lane, Chris Lane, Brian Latimer, Jared Littner, Brandon McMillan, Chad Mrazek, John Murray, Britt Myers Jr., Lane Olson, Keith Pouchet, Marshall and Marty Robinson, Fred Rubanis, Kobe Shump, Bank Shaw, Levi Thibodeau, Brent Chapman, Lake Johnson, Kyle Glasgow, Cal Lane, Skeeter Crosby, Ricky Robinson. And this is going to be one of the strongest fields of anglers in years for the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit. Now, I would say one thing. There's a couple of people on the list that's on the list of the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit and also has announced that they're going to fish the MPFL, which is great. I think everyone should go where they think they can do well. But I don't know if they realize there's 3 conflicts in the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit and the MPFL, including the championship. If you were to make the championship, you'd have to decide, are you going to fish the MPFL or are you going to fish the championship for the Pro Circuit? And not to mention with 3 conflicts, that's $15,000, $15,600, or if you want to fish, if you want to miss the MPFL that you're not getting, or if you want to skip the pro circuit, which you have to fish all 6, that's $16,500. So I'm not sure how some of these anglers who have come out and said, I'm going to fish both circuits. I respect it and appreciate it and really respect the hard work and the amount of travel it'll take, but I don't know how it can happen. If you have conflicting schedules, which one do you decide to fish? And then you still have to pay the other ones. But that's up to those guys. And the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit is still accepting registration. They're not done, and there is hope that they're going to hit that 150 anglers for this year, which would be absolutely phenomenal. When I think back and look at the schedule and look at what happened last year, there was probably an average of like 100 to 105 anglers at every event. And here they're going to go from 100, 105 to 150, possibly. No jackpotters. This is really a successful year. And really, it can be brought back to the schedule, but also the payouts. But this will be an absolutely fantastic year for the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit, presented by Miller Tech. I've said it a few times. Thank you to Miller Tech for doing what they did. That is, they're a big part of the success of what's happened this year too. But amazing accomplishment for the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit. Amazing accomplishment. And if they can get to that 150, holy cow, that will be an absolutely ridiculous field. Ridiculous field. This will be one of their strongest fields of all time. Some of these guys on there, like I mentioned, Chad Mrazek, Bank Shaw, the Lane brothers. I mean, there's so many good anglers that are going to be competing in this. It's wonderful to see. And I hope it helps grow the sport. That's the other thing. I like that they've changed the format. I really like that they've changed the payouts. I like where they're going this year, and I think that it's a good opportunity for anglers to continue down the path of being a professional angler in their career, for their career. And I wish all of them the best of luck. I'm going to probably do another video and go through all of the anglers, but that will be when it comes out. Are you happy to see no jackpotters, more money, and probably the best field that the Pro Circuit's ever had? Comment below and tell me what you think. Are you going to watch more of it with all these amazing named anglers joining it? I'd like to know that too, so comment below and tell me what you think. And thank you to everyone who's interactive on the channel. Thank you to everyone who humbles me, who appreciates the videos. I appreciate that you guys are here watching them, because this is us. This is you and I. This is a team. I try to take everyone's feedback and listen to it, and if I have to make adjustments or admit I'm wrong, then I will do that. I have no problem with it. But there's a lot of things I will stick to. I will stick to my guns on a lot of stuff, because it's just my morals and what I think is going on in the industry. Because there's too many people that do all sorts of podcasts and videos, and they have no clue what's going on in the industry. None. And it's a shame. But it's just, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Just sometimes your opinion is wrong. Mine can be wrong too. But it's how we talk to each other and communicate makes us better. So thank you for being that person. Thank you for bouncing ideas off me. Thanks for all the people who send me ideas for videos. I so appreciate it. I don't ever want to say that I don't. I might say I got bombarded with them. That is a good thing. That's a God's honest truth. I appreciate when everyone, if there's a bunch of people that send me the same thing, then I know it's something I need to get my butt going and work on. So thank you. But thank you for being part of the team. Really, seriously, truly, honestly, thank you for being part of the family. It's a rough time. It will get better. But you guys make the whole thing much easier for me. So thank you. But if you're not a subscriber, do me a favor. Click that like, subscribe, and click that notification button. And if you're watching on your iPhone or your phone, and you can hit the hype button to hype these videos up, I would really appreciate that too. That really boosts the algorithm so that it allows the videos to get seen by a lot more people. You can do it 3 times a week. I'd love for you to do it 3 times. And thank you. Remember, take a kid fishing, tight lines, cheers, and get your fish on.